Hi, my name's Chris, and I'm growing hops. It's August 4th. Been a little while since I've actually taken a look at these things with a camera, at least. But those vines that you saw growing so gradually over the last month or so have pretty much taken over the trellis. Every single vine has reached the top, and a lot of them have started sending us side shoots, like this guy here. And actually, what we've got now is quite a lot of cones. This is the mount hood. See the cones there? Actually, and they get bigger as you go towards the top. I don't know if you can actually tell that on the camera or not. The Willamette is only showing some baby cones still, right up there. And if we move over to the Zeus, well, a couple interesting things about the Zeus. One, there's a lot of cones up there between the Zeus and the Cascade. And the Cascade, here we go. Here's some I can actually reach. This guy is probably pretty close to full grown. And a lot of them hiding in here. And as you go up this one, they're still looking kind of spindly, kind of spiky. But they should mature pretty quickly because it was only a week ago that these guys down here looked like that. And the Mount Hood has got a lot growing too. Actually, if you look at the top of the little spiky things sticking out of the top, there's a lot growing up there. Now, it's been a really good growing year. Everyone's been saying how everything's about 2 to 4 weeks ahead of schedule. I'll even show you my tomato plants, or my wife's tomato plants over here. They're just bursting with tomatoes, and they're overgrowing a lawn and stuff like that. And we didn't catch up on the lettuce that's bolted, and the bean plants look healthy, and the zucchini at the back there are monstrous. It's not all being great though. I remember showing you earlier that there was, a few holes in some leaves, like there. That's actually a pretty minor one. Let's see if I can find some that are more serious. Actually, they look like the ones that have been chewed up real bad are pretty much gone. I've caught a few Japanese beetles on them, and they're little, kind of creepy looking little buggers. And they will sit and they'll munch away like crazy. And I've killed a couple. I've seen a couple more that were just too high for me to reach. At least there doesn't seem to be too many of them. The other thing that's affecting things here too is worst on this vine. You can see that the leaves at the bottom here are kind of yellow, and actually towards the bottom there are no big leaves anymore, just the little guys. It does seem like this this vine especially has got a bit of the wilt. I don't remember there's two kinds of wilt that mainly affect hops. I haven't really been able to tell which one is the other. This one's got a little bit too. Actually, all the vines are showing a little bit yellow at the bottom. I'm not too worried about it because the vines seem to be healthy. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of these cones before the rest of them are really mature. Although those ones up there seem to be pretty good. Those are almost the size of my thumb. Take a few cones and crush them and drop them in a beer and see what it tastes like. Anyway, that's the update. First update in a while. I'm expecting that I will have to actually start picking some of these guys real soon. At least some of the more mature ones. As those ones up there, they're getting really close to being ready. And then I will dry them. I'll build some sort of drying screen out of screen and a few pieces of wood, and I'll stick them in the garage, which usually gets to be about pretty warm in the summer weather. Pretty warm and pretty dry. And then hopefully I'll have enough at least for some dry hopping. Anyway, that's it for me, August 4th, and those are my hops.